Welcome to another episode of Marley's Miniatures. Today we're doing a bit of a surprise. I haven't told Mum what we're painting today. Instead, let me find it because I'm really old. It's
surprise me!
These are my Christmas presents, some little Protectrons, and I thought we would have a wonderful time trying to get these babies up and ready. Let's just pop them open quickly, have a look at what we're dealing with today, if I can open them. Cue the montage of me furiously trying to open these. There we are. That wasn't so hard, for once. There we go. Right, and then we've now got the three different dudes. So you've got the construction dude.
You're going to have to go this way a bit.
The construction dude, who, I'm not going to lie, he looks pretty cool. The police officer and the fireman. The three basic ones. They haven't actually gone with the original design of the Protectron, but they went with the different jobs. So I'm looking quite forward to having a play with that.
Which one are you going to do?
I think I'm going to do the police one, to be fair, because he seems quite fun. Either him or the fireman one.
I was going to say, can I do the fireman one?
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to do him as a fireman.
No, I'm not going to do mine as a police officer.
Yeah.
Mine's going to be a Raider-esque, but I'm going to do him in the pack's colours, because I've been painting a lot of the pack. So, this one is really hard to see. We'll glue him up and prime him, obviously, before we start. We can't leave him.
No, we do prime.
We do prime.
Prime everything, don't
you
panic.
You just can't see it, because we use
we don't need to show you that.
Yeah.
You don't need to see us going shh on a bunch of stuff. No one wants to watch that. Careful. You've got clippers there.
Yeah, but I'm lazy. I think half of those are meant to stay on, but I don't really know.
It's good to put got my glasses on. Nearly had my eye out.
I'm not gentle with these. I don't know how I don't break them. That and the is a really weird resin they make it out of, because it's really bendy and mouldable. So he struggles to stand on that, but he can stand on that. He looks really weird. Okay. It looks like he's got a bit of a stand.
I like the bases.
Yeah, the bases are quite nice. I've got quite an easy base to work with.
Is this the one I'm... or is that the one on...
That's the fire department one. That's the construction worker.
Okay, so I want this one.
Yeah. So yeah, they're actually quite little cool dudes. I love Mephidius because they do some of my favourite minis. I painted the some of the pack members. I did the New Vegas companions as well. I'm going to be putting out short of Boone in a couple of weeks. I'm looking forward to doing him. You know, it's got me that reminiscent of the Fallout times, you know. It's that the new show, the new season, honestly.
We're loving it.
One episode in, but
yeah, I was going to say we are taking it very slowly. So
we watch one whenever I come round, and I'm looking very forward to watching one after this. So sorry, but I'm getting you out of the way as quick as possible. I'm gonna try and paint him like rusty but bright. I'm going with why'd you put the colours over there? I'm going with like a bluey kind of vibe here. Like
well, bluey, as in like bluey.
Yeah, no, it looks like
let's go hammer barn.
It's a repurposed police droid. So it's gonna be a different colour. He's not gonna be as bright. It's gonna be beaten down, a bit rusty, and then I'm gonna try and
like me.
Make him look a bit more aggressive. Make him look like a Raider one. The idea is to put him into my diorama I'm doing of the Fallout ones. Which again, that video will come out in like 3 years.
When he finally finishes all the
When I finally get on with it. I had a really bad technical difficulty with one of the paintings I had to do. And the power armour, I gave up on that. That's in the bin now.
Okay.
Right.
Hang on.
Oh, okay. Right, so now they are fully primed and ready to go. Mine is a bit lopsided and he looks like he's kind of stumbling for where to go, but that's fine. Don't question me. Yours looks like he's grabbing some butt.
No, I've said he looks like he's doing the web slingers.
No. He's a fireman. Well, not anymore. He was going to be a fireman.
He's not. I got a surprise.
Yeah. Mine's going to be a bit esque of him. You know, like
what?
He's going to look a bit like a policeman, but he's going to look like he's been battered.
He's a battered policeman, so he's a nice agent.
You can't say that.
Why not?
It's illegal.
You're illegal.
I'll have you know.
You're actually not.
No, because I'd be a lot better off if I was.
You can't say that.
Oh,
Oh, that's so much trouble.
first time I've ever used this paint.
That sound
I know.
when you open
The
a paint.
click of opening a new paint is so satisfying.
The fighting with it for me.
I've had this for nearly 2 weeks now, and I've been so excited to use
dear.
it.
I've got to decide on what to go
Make
for
eye
first.
contact.
This is the first time I'm using my handle. I got it for
I
Christmas.
left mine at home.
I got it for Christmas.
Me too. I got it for my siblings for Christmas.
Okay, I'm gonna just
It's a
start.
really wet colour.
Oi, oi.
It's a really wet colour.
What do you want it to be? Dry?
Yes. Oh, you say that, but there are dry paints.
I know there is. I've got one.
Yeah, I've got a couple.
It's
I've
always
got one
grey.
that naturally dried. It's dried up over time because I left the lid
There's a
off.
lot of little bits on this.
Oh yeah, he's. Yeah, but you can cover most of them up. It's the idea is because like you do a couple of details and everyone notices them, but if you do all the details, no one really cares.
Yeah, but you know me, I like to do all the little tiny details.
Yeah, but I
Don't
used to
idea.
spend ages doing all the details on them, and then I kind of realised that it doesn't really matter that much. Yours is like pink and mine is blue.
Yep, I'm going pink.
To be fair, I went with quite a neutral blue,
I'm going to try and do a Slocum Joe's kind of jobby.
like the power armour. Do the
Similar, but
donuts,
I don't
yeah.
know. I'm just winging it. I don't actually have a. I don't have a plan.
Oh no, my idea is going to be this kind of blue, and then I've got to make it look beaten up and faded. I kind of need to stop using this brush now because I've got to do all the detail. But then I've got to fill all the other crap in with metally bits, so that's why I grabbed Iron Warriors, so I can like use it as filler for like its hydraulics and stuff. I'm going to do these bits black, but I think like the inner bits and the lining I'm going to do metally.
Metally.
Wah!
You mean metallic?
Metallica, yeah! Yeah, man, I'm a real boy. I've also noticed, right, how she's doing it in all like the limelight, and I'm over here hunched in the corner, detailing
Yeah, like
his
get back in the
armpit.
frame, man.
I don't pay attention to that.
I do the same thing though when I'm painting. I like, and my chair has a tendency to spin, so sometimes I'll end up facing that wall.
Whenever I'm doing the shorts, right, and I have to change the focus through the video because I randomly like wander off screen.
Why
One
is
minute
it
I'm
there?
painting, the next minute my head is completely under there, and I'm like fully zoomed in on this dude's like chest hairs. Okay, right. What was your favourite Fallout gun?
It's a close one, but I think ultimately 4 won for me.
What was 3 the runner-up?
3 is the runner-up, but
Yeah.
it has its good points, but ultimately 4 is the one I ended up coming back to the most.
I'm not gonna lie, I've got to agree with you there. 4 was my baby. It's the first one I ever played, and I've been playing that so many times. I just beat it again actually. I started playing Direct because I was excited, and I'm not gonna lie, they all have their different strengths. I mean, New Vegas was hilarious and very interesting to know. I mean, it was a completely different style to what Bethesda was doing with the entire franchise. So I think Obsidian really defined their game there. You know, you don't think of New Vegas as a Bethesda game. You think of it as an Obsidian game because it is. The original developers. But 3 was quite good. It had some proper good points in it. And,
I like the weaponry in 3.
weaponry,
the
yeah.
way that the weaponry worked,
Yeah.
the whole. There wasn't too many of them.
No.
You know, I felt that in 4 we were kind of flooded with weaponry by the halfway point, and a lot of it was then inventory management.
About 3 hours into gameplay, I had an entire wall in one of my bases full of legendary guns because they had cool names.
It was too easy to get legendary guns in 4,
The
whereas in
broadside,
3
yeah.
it made you work for it.
If you knew what you were doing, you'd get some of the most overpowered weapons really early on. And the Creation Club kitted you out too quickly. I bought all of the Creation Club items recently, and yeah, they're spenny. I mean, I went through and I was just wandering around the area. Right at the starting area, not even 2 minutes out of Sanctuary, there was this thing called a bloodied CR-47L. Right, it's normal looking like assault rifle kind of thing. And killed the Deathclaw in 1 magazine. That's how powerful
See, I
it was.
feel like that's too much early game anyway.
I'd use it as a buffer, so I'd carry ammo around of it, and because the ammo was so expensive, I barely used it. But I'd use it if it was like Super Mutant Suicider or something I couldn't kill,
Yeah.
and would kill me before I had the chance. But I'd only use it then. That's like with Skyrim, whenever I'd fall back. Whenever I was getting my butt whooped, I'd pull out the rubber jack and turn them into a sweet roll. And then feed them to my children.
Somebody stole my sweet roll.
Somebody stole my sweet roll. I've heard about you and your honeyed words.
Took an arrow to the knee. Wrong game!
Right, I think I've done with his most of his original base coat.
I'm not even close.
Oh. There's not much of him that actually has the colour on, yeah. We've pretty much done the same bits.
Look at him.
Oh, are you doing a different bit for his head? Different colour for his head?
I'm not sure yet.
Because I kind of just stuck with the normal one, because it's kind of how he looks. But I'm also going
I think I might go... No, I'm going to go pink on that bit. I might not go all the way on the top.
No, because I'm leaving that bit out because that's his face.
What bit?
This bit.
Yeah.
It's his face. Normally that's black, so I might do like a grey.
That's
with
where
a
I
bit
think
of
Dark
like,
Reaper comes in.
Yeah. I'm thinking of doing a Storm Vermin fur with a bit of like white brushing on top to make him look a bit weathered. Okay. Yeah, I think dog meat is definitely a synth because, I mean, they've already shown they can genetically create gorillas and birds. I mean, if you look at the cameras in the Institute, they show from a bird's advantage, and it's actually mentioned. Preston Garvey mentions it. If you're working with the Minutemen and you betray the Institute, he mentions there's been a lot of them crows around. They're obviously planning an attack, and the minute you get there, they start attacking. So, I'm not going to lie, dog meat isn't too far-fetched there.
Well, obviously they were doing something with them dogs, weren't they?
They proved in the Fallout show that them dogs were being bred, but at the same time, the Enclave had no presence in Boston. So, why would an Enclave dog be found in Boston? That doesn't make sense.
You better not come over here just so you can fart at me. Because earlier was disgusting.
Which one? Your one?
Yeah, last time we were filming, all I kept smelling was dog shit. And it was him farting. He does it on purpose. He'll come and sit next to me and fart.
Mm. Mine's asleep.
Okay, what do you think so far?
Very nice. I like the pink. It's quite nice.
I think it's quite nice. It looks Slocum Joe-ish, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm going to give it another coat though, because I want a bit more...
Yeah.
Pow, you know.
That's why I'm going over any bits that look a bit weak, but he's not looking too bad, to be fair.
I like the colour. Yeah. I really like that colour. It's very it's a very calm blue.
Yeah. But at the same time, that fits what one would look like in our world. We wouldn't do them bright green. We wouldn't do them bright red.
I rather would. He loves everything bright green.
But like, you've got to think these are service workers. You know, they're meant to be in the background.
Mine isn't.
Yeah.
Mine is fabulous.
Yours looks like an advertisement because
Yes.
the Fallout did a lot of that. Like you had your crossovers. Do you know the XO1 power armor? The rarest power armor in the game. Do you know why it's the rarest power armor?
I forgot to do his other leg.
Oh.
Look at the hip socket.
Yeah.
What a numpty. Sorry.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Do you know why XO1 is the most like uncommon armor in the game? You only get like 3 sets of it. It was a prototype, experimental. It wasn't released yet.
Right.
So the idea was they were going to release it in 2077, but obviously the bums hit, so they ended up recalling them. But just before they were going to release them, they did a collaboration with Nuka-Cola, and they made that quantum suit that you have to get the 32 cores to get. I don't like that quest.
It's very annoying quest.
It is like the Nirnroot. It is the exact same as the Crimson Nirnroot quest, but they made it harder. They gave you more space to find the cores. Because, I mean, you can find them miles out. You find them in the dump in the Nuka-Cola area. I hated that.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the easier ones, was it?
Another section of Fallout I really didn't like was... I'm not going to lie, I would have been the Kellogg section.
I didn't mind the Kellogg section. The fight with Kellogg was...
underwhelming.
Yeah, it was underwhelming. I was expecting a much bigger bad.
I beat him to death with a rocket bat in like 3 hits. Hancock killed all the synths, but I beat him to death with a rocket bat in seconds.
I think what my most disappointing Fallout thing.
Oh no, mine would have been Fallout New Vegas when I accidentally let the town of Bitter Springs get completely wiped over again. I actually caused another tragedy because I didn't realise they were attacking and had zoned out at the top of the mountain. And by the time I got down there, the Legion had killed everyone. And I was kind of just, you know, standing there like, oh, sorry, Ben. Forgot about you, mate. I went to go make dinner. I felt really bad for that. I had to load back like 3 hours to get the save. I'd literally just like sat by and watched this mass murder.
My most underwhelming would probably be the Factory DLC.
I loved that.
No, I loved the concept.
Yeah.
But the actual DLC itself was the most underwhelming DLC I think I've ever played.
I didn't like Far Harbour.
I wasn't impressed with Far Harbour, and the story went a very different way than what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But I think the Factory one was the most underwhelming. It was just... there wasn't enough variation. So if you tried to make a factory, it always ended up looking a bit lackluster.
You're not talking about the robots, you're talking about
No, the factory
Oh,
one.
yeah, I know, but
the robots one I loved, because you could put, like... You can make things...
No, the only thing I liked about the
robots
factory one was the death claws, because I used to get the really, really rare death claws and have them roam around the castle. I was at the Enclave. I got all the mods that would militarise them in it, man.
I weren't really into the arena one either, to be fair.
Oh, that was the death claws.
Was it? Yeah.
I loved that, because I used to get them to fight each other. I used Starlight Drive-In as this Colosseum, and I'd build this massive area and just have my settlers square up with, like, mutants and shit.
See, I made that into a factory one on one of my saves, and I built this amazing, huge factory, which was not easy because they didn't make it easy to slot the pieces in together. Things didn't work with other bits, so it was all very glitchy, and then you finally get to putting your factory together, only to find that what you can actually make is quite pants, really. Yeah. And yeah, it takes a lot of materials and stuff to get it going, only for it to be a bit disappointing.
But
my favourite was Nuka-Cola.
I've got the world's biggest letdown right here.
Starfield.
No, not even worse. Fallout 76.
Do you know what? I still put Fallout 76 above Starfield, though.
You know they're adding the ghoul.
Yeah, no, I know. No, I love the ghoul.
No, I love the ghoul. But this is one of my problems. This is a continuity error, right?
I don't care, man. Walton Goggins is like the sexiest man on the planet right now. And he has no nose.
Yeah, but why the fuck is he in Appalachia?
It's because he's...
You know, he's over in fucking Philly 2 years back. Now he's up in Appalachia, just standing outside of Vault 76.
He's been around for a long time. Man had time to walk.
Yeah, but to fucking Appalachia, there's jack shit there except mountains and the Mothman coal.
Well, now there's him.
They probably worship him at the same time.
Exactly.
That's why he went up there, he wanted to be worshipped.
I think it was mainly added because players wanted to have the option to be a ghoul. And because he made it look so cool.
They're adding him in separately.
No, I know, but that's what started.
Yeah, they're doing a new update for him, just so he can be in.
I'm right here.
It's upsetting. In my opinion, that beats Sarah Morgan's ass in my face.
Yeah, that's just because you had an ass in your face.
Well, I'm the type of guy who will never settle down. Where pretty girls are, well, you know that I'm around.
Yeah, I'm a wanderer.
Yeah, wanderer.
Rocket 69, Rocket 69.
60-minute man, oh yeah. Butcher P!
Oh my god, I love Butcher P. He's hacking and whacking and smacking.
Oh, they let him out of jail.
I absolutely love the music on Fallout. It is a winner.
Oh, no. I know your favourite one. Girls!
I do. I don't even know what the rest of the song is. It's just you.
Watch out!
It's the wandering. Yeah. You're wandering. You're like sneaking through a hospital or something, and suddenly it just goes,
girls. I used to play it while she'd play another game, and I'd randomly hear her go, girls. I know, that scared the crap out of me.
What other game? What other game has got a soundtrack that you can just...
And what other game makes you hate NPCs as much as Bethesda games, right? I'm telling you, we all had these 3 characters out of Bethesda games that we always hated, right? Number 1 was the courier out of Skyrim. We all hated him. Mm-hmm. Number 2 was Preston Garvey.
Fucking Garvey.
And number 3...
Wait, another settlement needs your help.
Oh, yeah. And number 3 was Nazir. He knew what he was doing. I don't care if I go to the Cloud District. I am a god.
Who the fuck is Nazir?
He's the dude in Whiterun who's really, really snooty. People turn him to cheese.
Yeah.
The dude in the robes. He's like, you don't go. Have you been to the Cloud District? Oh no, you don't look like you have.
Fuck you, man. We sound
I'm going to turn you into a wheel of cheese.
Girls!
You've never played New Vegas though, have you?
I have not.
No. That is one you've got to give a try. In my opinion, that's a very different game, 'cause it's not a Bethesda game. They went a different way with it.
I'll tell you what I would like to try, one I haven't played, is the London...
Oh, Fallout London.
Yeah.
That's meant to be really good. I've seen a lot of playthroughs of it. They've literally like rewritten the zombies. The equivalent of the Protectron is a fucking post box.
Love it.
A red post box.
I love it.
Like a robo-brain treads, just zooming around, beating the shit out of people.
Just imagine there's an old lady chasing them with a letter.
You know my favourite one? There is a naval sea mine that runs at you and blows up.
No. I love it. I want to play it, I think.
There are so many good ones. Because they've literally just taken a meme version of the normal name. Like a rad roach, you've got like a... I don't know. A rad moth. Or something, you know? That kind of thing. They kind of just went a bit silly with it. I love it. I forgot to paint his leg armour fully on. I forgot the top and the feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to do it like red.
What do you mean you forgot?
I forgot to do them bits on him.
Oh yeah, so you're going to add... That's,
red.
where I've put the yellow in.
Mine no longer has a palette. I've just kind of gone on my own road with this dude.
He's just winging it, aren't you?
I had an idea coming in, then I got bored by that. I've had like full minis where I've had this solid plan. Last minute I turn around and go, don't want to do that anymore. Threw the entire mini in the bin.
I'm sure I'm not using this handle the way it was designed to be used, but I don't care.
At least you're not bending yours over right now. Trying to get his like crack.
No, I'm painting around his genitals.
I'm
always painting genitals, aren't I? No. Every video I'm just painting genitals. Genitals?
Yeah, genitals.
Mechanicals?
Well, yeah, the ventinals. It's really hard to paint the tiny cracks. I can't fill it in. Can't fill in the tiny cracks.
Yeah, I've been doing these hosey bits on his leg, and they're really, really hard to get in there.
They're really hard to get through, yeah. I'm glad I've done that bit now. I've just got to get the really funky bits between the legs.
Yeah, that's where I'm now trying
I'm
to
going to have to fully repaint him. I'm literally just like throwing my colours on there so I know where they're meant to go. And then I work. But I've still got this base yet.
Then you work, baby.
Work it, girl. Then I'm going to paint the front. I'm going to do storm damning with a
There's a vent on his arse. I could do one of them.
Oh yeah, he's got that then.
Oh, I love it. Got to trim his pubes now.
I trim my pubes, my brush pubes every time.
I don't need to know about you trimming your pubes. Manscaping.
Yeah. You ever need some manscaping tips? I got you.
Because you've got like 3 hairs. Don't say you've got full pubes.
My chest is literally like a carpet, mate.
It's not.
Well, no, I stapled the carpet to my chest.
If a carpet had 3 hairs.
No.
All in one nibble.
I stapled the carpet to my chest because the heating was too expensive.
True that. No, he's not, right? I figured out what he's doing. He's going like this. Hey. He's the Fonz.
So you're telling me he's the King's bot?
He's the Fonz.
You're the Kings?
Huh?
Oh. Honestly, you've missed out on so much.
You keep making references to
the
New
Kings.
Vegas. I have no idea. I didn't play New Vegas.
The Kings were a faction in the main bit of Vegas who had picked up on the lessons of Elvis Presley.
Ah, okay.
And they were literally a gang of dudes who dressed like Elvis Presley and acted like Elvis Presley. And the head of them was called the King, so they called themselves the Kings because he was the King of Rock. Elvis Presley made it into Fallout.
Love it. Now that's what you want to see.
Yeah. Apparently, they might make an appearance in the new show, so I was looking very forward to that. I heard something about it.
Don't tell us if they do.
No, don't tell us if
We're
they do.
doing no spoilers. We're going to watch it together, aren't we?
Yeah. I'm very excited to wait. I have no idea what's going on right now. What did it leave off on last time?
So we just finished the first episode, didn't we?
Hank went to the HQ.
Yeah, and he
betrayed Voltec.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. That's my opinion. I think he's betraying Voltec.
Whereas I think it's all part of the plan.
I don't know, it's that thing he said, Voltec don't know I'm here. And he was obviously talking to House, because he's the only big player in New Vegas, other than the NCR, who've just been wiped off the map, and the Legion, who I don't think even Hank would work for. Because he has a daughter.
Okay, where was the Ghoul and Lucy?
They were in Novak. They just made it into Vegas area. Do you remember the shootout with the dog? Where she was up in the dinosaur.
Oh, that was... Yeah, but that was right at the beginning of the episode.
Then they went to that vault with the mind control.
Oh, yeah,
and
the vault.
found the dude that he'd strung up.
That was good, that was.
Yeah. I like that they're giving us more of a glance on the pre-war as well.
Yeah.
I think that's something they've
They're
really
giving us
missed out
lore,
on, yeah.
which is what we love. We love a bit of lore.
I mean, Fallout 4 had so many options to expand on it, because, I mean, the dude was from that time.
Okay, so we're all done. We're all done. You're going to talk us through what you did with yours?
So, I went with quite, like, bland and drab colours. I did the opposite of the Fallout universe. You know, instead of going with the bright blue policeman, I went with a really dark and dingy policeman. I did him a bit of dings, some scratches, quite a basic base, and some very basic colours. But I think I like the simplistic idea on him. It's a lot nicer, in my opinion. What did you do with yours?
So I designed mine on myself. Not really. So I went with some really bright colours to start with. Started off with some really bright pinks and yellows and things, and then he just looked far too brand new for my liking. So I went in and started stabbing him, putting some bullet holes in him.
He looked too fresh.
Yeah, he's got some rust. He's got some rust going on. It looks like he's been through the wars, bless him, poor little thing. I actually feel a bit bad for him now, compared to yours.
Yeah, mine's got some dings and some scratches, but he's all around quite healthy. He just came out of the tube. He's been out there for like 40 years.
Mine's been wandering a while. Mine is as old as the Ghoul by the looks of it. Bless him, he's been through some stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's seen things. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We really had a nice time painting today. Well, I did. Don't know about you.
That's awful. I'm kidding. Had fun.
But if you liked it, please comment what you thought, like and subscribe, and we will see you
next time.
Eventually. Subscribe or I'll find you. You like? Very good.
So nice.